You're building event-driven services. But what should an event actually contain? Get it wrong, and you'll either leak your domain everywhere or hammer your services with extra calls. Let's break down the 4 kinds of events and when to use each. First, the notification. Think of a doorbell. It tells you something happened and almost nothing else. An order-placed event carries just an order ID. If a consumer needs the details, it calls back to the source to fetch them. An email service hears order placed, then asks the order service for the line items to build the receipt. A password reset event carries only a user ID, and the notifier looks up the address. The win is tiny payloads, tiny contracts, and little to break. The cost: consumers make an extra call, which couples them back to you at runtime. Next, event carried state transfer. Here the event is a shipping manifest. Everything the consumer needs travels with it. Order placed now carries the items, the total, the address, the customer, no callback required. The shipping service gets the full order and works on its own. The catalog publishes a whole product, and search builds its own index from it. Consumers become autonomous, and you decouple them at runtime. The trade-off: payloads get bigger, that copy can go stale, and your contract is now much richer. Third, the delta. It carries only what changed, like a git diff instead of the whole file. Rather than the entire order, the event says, status went from paid to shipped. A price drops from $20 to $18, and that's all you send. This is the heart of change data capture, where tools like Debezium stream row-level changes to keep another database in sync. Deltas keep payloads small on big, busy entities and tell consumers exactly what moved. The catch: to apply one safely, consumers need the previous state, and they need the events in order. Fourth, the domain event. This one is about meaning, not payload shape. It's an announcement inside one team's room. Something the business cares about, raised inside a bounded context. In the orders domain, payment received triggers an invoice, and order confirmed starts fulfillment. These stay internal until you deliberately publish one outward, as an integration event, for other contexts like shipping or analytics. So domain sits on a different axis. It still has to be shipped somehow, as a notification, as carried state, or as a delta. Keep your internal language private, and expose a clean, stable event at the border. So, which one should you publish? Reach for a notification when consumers might not need the data, and you want tiny contracts and loose coupling. Use carried state when they do need it, and you want them independent, with no callbacks. Send deltas for large or frequently changing data, or to sync state through change data capture. And model domain events to capture what the business actually does. Remember, domain is the why, and the other 3 are what's in the payload. Match the event to what your consumers actually need, and your system stays loosely coupled. If this helped, subscribe for more event-driven architecture, explained simply.